the other question that I had for you is, do you know who Tip is?
You talking about like TIP?
No, tip of this dick.
This nigga right here. I should have known from what this nigga. I should have known, right?
Yeah. Well, now you know. Now you know.
Oh man. I need poo-poo.
There's your blooper, bro. There's your blooper.
I said, and I'm talking about, TIP. You feel me? You talking about T.I.?
I'm talking about DIC.
Music crazy.
Oh shoot! But nah, man, that's super cool, man. You know, sometimes it's good to have laughter and joy, man. Do you ever have any aspirations to maybe go into trying to act or doing movies or anything like that?
I want to actually like write a movie.
Ooh.
I don't know if the writers go like hand in hand with the directors, but I definitely want to write a little scheme, because I could write a clean ass song, and I dissect movies so heavily. Like the way I listen to music is the way I watch movies, and me and my niggas talk about movies and have debates about movies all the time, and I really want to write one. I want to start out with just a little short story.
So
maybe
since
10 minutes.
So since we're on the category of you like writing movies, I think you'll appreciate this next question that I'm going to ask you. It's a very deep question, not crazy, but it's very deep because a lot of people have a big debate on this, and I would love to hear, and some of the people of you guys that are out here, I would love for them to hear the question as well, because it's a great question. Which movie is better, Menace to Society or Boys in the Hood?
Me personally, you feel me? I gotta go Menace to Society.
Oh, man.
Me
Okay.
personally.
Okay. Why? Got to.
Just cause, you know what I'm saying? I seen Menace to Society when I was older.
Yeah.
When I watched Boys in the Hood, I was like real young, and I wasn't probably even understanding and swallowing what I was, you know what I'm saying, watching. But Menace to Society is just, you feel me? Once I was watching it and I seen what was going on, and I was old enough to understand what was going on. When we was going outside, we used to call them shits knockout missions. You know what I, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit was just tying in heavily that made me like that a little bit more. But when I go back and watch Boys in the Hood, that's still a classic. Both of the movies is classics.
Absolutely, and we definitely give credit where credit is due for both movies, because they're both absolutely incredible. If I had to answer that question, I honestly would say Menace to Society too.
Okay.
I love Boys in the Hood. There's no doubt about it. You know, the iconic scene when Ricky is running and he gets shot, and just how that did it, you know?
Iconic.
That was iconic, man. You know, because I always thought like,
nigga wasn't fast enough for that one, right?
He
was the best football player in the whole state, but he couldn't wiggle that one.
And see, and that's crazy you say that, because
that shit crazy.
You look at life, man, it's so deep. You look at life and you see like, here's this kid that's in the hood trying to get out, and because of family situations, he's caught up, and now his life is lost due to him doing the right thing, man. You know, and I just thought like, man, that is so crazy,
man,
and the way it all goes. But then it also shows the power of a good father and a mother in the movie that's like, listen, you my son, but you ain't gonna be an idiot. Even though we find ourselves in crazy situations where it's like, it is what it is, but it just shows the power of being a good father. And I think what's important about that segment of the movie, honestly, again, relates to you, and not only relates to you, but it also relates to your father. You know, being a dad that's always being attentive. Listen, if you look at the movie, like, listen, the mom, she was a soldier. She didn't play games. And when she knew that things were starting to get hard, she's like, okay, I'm telling you, daddy. Then she sent her son, he went with dad. Dad's like, look, man, it's more than just what you see here. As your father, I see the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? And so it shows the tale of like where a lot of these kids, man, they're growing up and they don't have fathers. And it sucks. But you see where a lot of people are misguided. But it shows the power of having a father, where it's like, yo, this is what it is. But I feel like, you know, what I relate to in menace society is that, you know, man, just being honest, man, they was just straight hood.
Yeah,
Like,
the message in Boys in the Hood was deeper than Menace to Society.
absolutely.
The action in Menace to Society, you're right.
I love, I,
They both show like what could happen on either side though, because you got to peep like Boys in the Hood was more so like, nigga, this me growing up with my partners. Everybody went their separate
Boys in the Hood was
ways,
very
you know what I'm saying?
family though. You know what I'm
Boys in the
saying?
Hood had the
Because
dad,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Boys in the Hood is very well family tied in, and also sibling because the mama is like on, mama is on dope boy like nigga.
see,
Right.
and that's
You know
a
what I'm
great
saying?
point
So
too
it's
with
heavy,
Menace to
like-
Society is when you do look at Menace to Society is very similar to Boys in the Hood. But you don't get to see necessarily the great side of a father and a mother
And the mama
being
trying to
present.
protect some
Yes.
shit like nigga, like look,
That shit, boy,
you don't got to
was
be as
going
dumb as your
big,
brother.
So one thing that I would say
Absolutely.
when it, referring to Menace to Society, I one of the things that I took that was so deep about that movie is in the very beginning, you actually see a young man growing up where his mama was a drug addict and his daddy was a drug dealer and a drug addict. And when you got to see like
All
what
of
was
the
being
above.
exposed to, this kid, it's almost like you were set up from the very beginning to fail.
He
Come here,
he
hit
seen his
this.
daddy killed, boy, yeah.
Exactly.
You shut it, and you numb to it. You know what I'm saying? Like you numb to that shit,
regular.
bro.
But I
It
think
becomes regular
I
after
think
that.
what's dope about that movie and why I like it is because, you know, even though he goes through a lot of chaos and it really sucks, it just shows you that sometimes we go through whatever we go through, but there are people who are still out there trying to help us.
Keep your mind straight.
How do we see? And that's the question that I have for you because he had people in there that were trying to help him, but he couldn't see. So what is something that you could say to the youth out there? Like, what are signs of people trying to help you?
Man, so with the youth, it's crazy right now because you got to think all they listen to is kill this person, kill that person, pop this pill, take that drink. When it comes to the females, rappers, it's bust it open, pound town, and that's all niggas want to do is you come over here and let me bust your shit open in pound town.
Absolutely.
And then I'm gonna send you back. I'm gonna send you right back to where you was at. You know what I'm saying? After Pound Town, you gonna leave the city. You feel me? So like that's all these little niggas is on. Is drill music, killing shit, and then these little females is listening to Bust It Open. So like they probably don't even want to hear the shit that a OG wanna come and tell them if it's not on that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard. Because like I didn't come up in this type of time. We still was getting them up when I was that age. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't 14 with a gun. You feel me? I was 14 fighting. You feel me?
Hammers.
I was 12 still playing ding dong ditch, nigga knock, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Like we was still like fucking with it. You as kids outside. You know what I'm saying? So shit is just way different right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So. Shit is
Play Dig Dug Ditch in college.
I ain't gonna play with this shit right here. This not that podcast. Instead of me, you gonna fuck around and get me in trouble. We gonna do that.
So I think closing. Another question I would want to ask you, just like, are you into fitness?
Yeah, I be on and off though,
Don't say
but I gotta be. Yeah, don't have this be no none of that shit. Move, look, but hey, I be on and off with my shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stay consistent. Shut up. I've been doing 100 pull-ups and 100 push-ups every day, Monday through Friday. I got on 100 pull-ups and then 200 push-ups Monday through Friday every day on my shit. But my thing not really the working out. My thing is the eating. I gotta get my eating regimen better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real.
Because I'm not gonna lie, like when I usually ask people,
Hey, but get what I said though. You feel me? Get what I fucking said if we put this in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm for real. Nigga, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups a day. I've been on my shit. Nigga, you feel me? If I start eating, nigga, I'm gonna be 15 pounds up on niggas.
I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people that I ask about fitness, I always ask them, like, are they into fitness? And most people say that they are. And then I always tell them, like, fitness dick in your mouth.
Okay.
He didn't fall for it.
Yeah, see, I went long enough, so you feel me? You feel me?
Like, don't
It's
even
good
answer
though.
that shit.
Fitness
But you know
dick in
that's
your
okay, because I see you doing push-ups and like what you're saying, and that's dope. So with that being said, man, where can people find you at? Where are you at?
I mean, I'm ducked off. You know, I really don't be outside like that. You feel me?
What
But-
about your social media platforms?
Yeah.
You on
you know,
anything on there?
I was, you feel me? I'm gonna get to that. It's at Savybalboa.
Okay.
On everything: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you want to find me at. Come holla at me.
Okay.
At Savybalboa. You feel
Okay,
me?
yeah. Well, with that being said, man, I appreciate you coming out and just jumping on the podcast. It's an honor to have you, man.
Thank you for having me,
I've been
brother.
in the community, and I've just been looking for people who got that mumble mentality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And got that venom that's just vicious, ready to go.
Five deadly venom, nigga. You feel me? Yeah.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
And with that being said,
Thank you.
Your mama. Nah, we out. Let's go.